Hi kids, here we are for the letter Q for handwriting today. So I will go ahead and walk you through how to make the letter Q, and then we'll practice a little bit. You'll find your best words or your best letter combinations, and then we'll move on for the day. So give me a second to get set up. Directions: put your pencil a small step down at 2 o'clock on the dot and write the letter as the instructions are read. So I'm going to put my pencil here. I'm going to make a C stroke and close it up. Then I'm going to go into the basement to make a queen's hair loop. So this one I'm going to go down, and I'm actually going to come backwards up, kind of like this. That's big hair, but hopefully the queen can support that. And then the last thing I'm going to do is add a small tail at the end. So I'll go through that one more time in a second. Start at 2 o'clock, make a C stroke and close it up. Come back down from my close and make a queen's hair loop. This time I'm going to make it a little bit thinner because it should actually look more like that. And that way the queen can support her big hair. And then I'm going to finish with that connecting end tail. So my letter Q connects in the front like this up into my C stroke, and it connects from the queen's hair loop, which I just like to say, right here through this tail. So that's where you come up for your next letter. So we'll practice writing a line of Qs. Be sure to start at the 2 o'clock position, and then I'll go through the double Qs, and then I'll come back to you after I finish that, and we can talk a little bit and go through the next set. So here I am, I've got all my Qs and my double Qs except for this one, and I thought I would just take a minute to show you how to connect those two Qs if you're struggling. So I make my C stroke, go into my queen's hair loop, I got a little curve on it, I come back into my C stroke, and then just finish it up. And that's how you make the double Qs. So next you're gonna go down and write your QUs, because the letter Q is usually followed by U, so it just makes sense to put them together. And then I'm going to practice the word quiet 3 or 4 times and the word quick 3 or 4 times. And then I'm going to practice both words together down at the very bottom that you can't quite see because I ran out of room and I ran into my camera. So I'll pause it now, and then you can just come back and check, and then we'll pick our favorite ones and we'll move on. And again, I just pop back on here so I could write the word quiet once so you could see it in case you're having trouble. I always forget about this queen's hair loop because, to be honest, before I started teaching, I never used the queen's hair loop. In fact, if you look back up at my paper, you will see here, this is how I would usually do it. I just bring the loop down, but when we're practicing this style of handwriting, we should use it the whole time through. So just remember to make that queen's hair loop. And as an added bonus, you get 3 extra points if you say queen's hair loop every time you do it. You can see here, I did the same thing again. It's just habits are hard to break. So I went down and I just looped back up here. This is not the correct way to do it. This would be an oops. So I got back on track here, but I didn't go back and erase anything. I didn't do any of that. I just noticed it, fixed it, and moved on. All right, I have all my words finished. I just took a quick minute to go back through and circle the ones I thought were the best. Again, don't take more than 10-15 seconds, but glance at them, do the same thing, and then you can put your handwriting away for the day, and you should move on next to either morning meeting or math. So I hope you're having a great day so far, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks, kids. Bye.